Have you ever heard the saying, your 20s shape the rest of your life? It sounds dramatic, but in many ways it's true. The financial habits you build now can either push you toward stability and freedom or trap you in stress and debt for years. So today, let's talk about the biggest money mistakes people make in their 20s and how you can avoid them before it's too late. The first big mistake is thinking you have plenty of time to start saving later. When you're young, money feels like something that just comes and goes. You might tell yourself, I'll start saving when I earn more, or right now I just want to enjoy life. But the truth is, the earlier you start saving or investing, the easier your future becomes. Even a small amount saved consistently can grow massively over time because of compounding. Waiting until your 30s or 40s means you lose those years of growth. So even if it's just a small percentage, start now. Your future self will thank you. The second mistake is living beyond your means to look successful. In your 20s, there's a lot of pressure. New phone, branded clothes, weekend trips, fancy dinners, and lifestyle flexing on social media. But if your income is one level and your lifestyle is another, the gap in between is usually debt. Many people swipe their credit card without thinking about repayment, and slowly the interest starts choking their cash flow. Lifestyle is temporary, but debt stays. Real success is quiet, and it's built on stability, not showing off. The third mistake is ignoring budgeting. A lot of people don't even know where their money goes each month. You get your salary, you spend, and suddenly there's nothing left. No plan, no structure. Budgeting doesn't mean restricting your life. It simply means telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. When you track your expenses, you start seeing patterns. Unnecessary subscriptions, impulse shopping, food delivery, random online purchases. Once you see the leaks, you can fix them and take control. The fourth mistake is not building an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Jobs can be lost, health emergencies can happen, sudden expenses can appear. Without an emergency fund, even a small problem becomes a crisis. Many people end up taking loans or borrowing from others because they have no backup. Ideally, you should build a fund that covers 3 to 6 months of expenses. Keep it separate and only touch it when absolutely necessary. This one habit alone can protect you from so much stress. The fifth mistake is ignoring debt, especially high-interest debt. Some people keep paying only the minimum on their credit cards, thinking it's fine, but interest keeps growing quietly in the background. Over time, that small debt becomes huge. If you have high-interest loans, make it a priority to clear them. Avoid borrowing for things that don't grow in value. Debt isn't just a financial burden, it affects your mental peace too. The sixth mistake is not investing early. Many people believe investing is risky, complicated, or only for rich people, so they just keep their money in a savings account. But inflation slowly eats away at your money's value. Investing, even in simple instruments like index funds or mutual funds, helps your money grow faster than inflation. You don't need to be an expert, you just need to start small and stay consistent. Another big mistake is not learning about personal finance at all. School doesn't teach most of us how money really works. If you don't learn, you end up repeating the same mistakes others have made. Reading books, watching educational videos, or talking to financially smart people can completely change how you think about money. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your finances. The eighth mistake is relying completely on one source of income. Jobs are not as secure as they used to be. Having a single income means if that source stops, your entire life becomes unstable. Your 20s are the best time to build skills and possibly create side income. Freelancing, content creation, consulting, small business, anything that suits you. More income streams mean more security and more freedom. Another common mistake is neglecting your health. You might not think health is related to money, but it is. Unhealthy habits now can lead to expensive medical issues later. Plus, if your health goes down, your ability to earn also reduces. Investing in fitness, sleep, mental health, and insurance is not a cost, it's a protection. Then there's the mistake of comparing your journey with others. You see people buying cars, traveling abroad, or starting businesses, and you feel like you're behind. That pressure pushes you into bad financial decisions. But everyone has a different background, earnings, and responsibilities. Focus on your lane. Money grows slowly, not overnight. Another huge mistake is not setting financial goals. If you don't know what you're working towards, you'll spend without direction. Clear goals like saving for a house, building an emergency fund, traveling, or starting a business give your money a purpose. When your money has purpose, your spending becomes smarter. And finally, one of the biggest mistakes is believing that money is not important. Money may not buy happiness directly, but lack of money definitely creates stress, limitations, and insecurity. Respecting money doesn't mean worshiping it. It means using it wisely to build stability, freedom, and choices in life. Your 20s are not about being perfect. They're about learning, experimenting, and growing. Making mistakes is normal, but repeating them is not. If you start taking control of your money now, even with small steps, you'll build a future where you don't have to constantly worry about bills, EMI, or debt. Instead, you'll have options, and options are real freedom. So start today. Save a little, invest a little, learn a little, and remember, your future self is watching what you do right now. Make decisions that you will be proud of later.